Let's dive into the fascinating journey behind this seemingly ordinary quarter. At first glance, a coin you might find in your pocket, resting in an old jar, or hiding in a collection may appear unremarkable. But today, we're going to reveal why this 1981 US $quarter coin is anything but ordinary. It's worth far beyond what you would expect, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why some collectors are willing to pay as much as $86,000 for this coin. You might be thinking, how could a quarter, with a face value of just 25 cents, reach such an astronomical price? Well, hold tight as we explore the history, rarity, and conditions that make this particular coin such a sought-after piece in the world of numismatics. In 1981, quarters were minted as usual across various U.S. mints, including the Philadelphia Mint, P. What sets the 1981 US $quarter apart from other coins produced that year? Why is this one commanding the attention of collectors and coin enthusiasts worldwide? One reason is the limited number of high-quality, uncirculated coins from this year. Finding one in mint state condition, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation, is an extraordinary rarity. Such coins are often pristine, with sharp details, unblemished surfaces, and an undeniable sheen, qualities that serious collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Coins like this can often get overlooked in circulation for decades, their value unnoticed by the average person. Imagine pulling an old quarter from your change and realizing it could be worth more than $86,000. That's the kind of discovery that makes headlines and sends waves through the numismatic community. So what makes this particular quarter so valuable? Let's talk about mintage errors and their impact on the value of coins like the 1981 US $quarter. Error coins are some of the most sought-after pieces in coin collecting. Errors can range from minor imperfections to major blunders during the minting process, but they all add an element of uniqueness that drives demand. In the case of the 1981 quarter, certain variations and minting quirks have caught the eye of collectors, particularly off-center strikes or doubling effects that make these coins stand out. If you have a 1981 quarter with any of these errors, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. In addition to minting errors, the overall condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins that were struck perfectly and preserved in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, free from the usual nicks, scratches, or discoloration, are far more valuable than those that show signs of wear. In fact, some of the most valuable 1981 US $quarter coins have been graded at the highest levels by professional grading services like PCGS and NGC. If you happen to own a 1981 quarter that has been certified at a high grade, you could be looking at a coin worth up to $86,000. As we continue this journey, it's important to consider the historical context of the coin. The 1980s were a time of economic growth and change in the United States, and coins from this period reflect the cultural and financial landscape of the era. Collectors not only value the physical coin but also the story it tells about the past. Owning a 1981 US $quarter is like owning a piece of American history, one that encapsulates the spirit of a generation and the evolution of the country's currency. But it's not just serious collectors who are after these coins. Investors have also entered the scene, recognizing the appreciating value of rare coins like the 1981 quarter. As demand continues to grow and the supply of high-quality examples dwindles, the price of these coins is only expected to rise. For those lucky enough to own one, the potential for future gains is significant, making the 1981 quarter not only a piece of history but also a sound investment. Now, you might be wondering how to determine if your 1981 US $quarter is one of the rare and valuable ones. First, take a close look at the coin's condition. Does it still have its original luster? Are the details sharp and well-defined? Look for any unique features or errors that set it apart from the average quarter. If you think you have something special, it might be worth getting your coin professionally graded and appraised. But even if your 1981 quarter doesn't immediately seem valuable, don't dismiss it. Sometimes, rare coins can go unnoticed for years until the right expert takes a look. And if you happen to come across a 1981 quarter in mint condition, you could be sitting on a treasure worth $86,000. So what's the lesson here? The next time you come across an old quarter, don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to examine it closely. You never know what hidden gems you might find. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone new to the world of coins, the story of the 1981 US $quarter is a reminder that even the most unassuming items can hold unbelievable value. One of the key factors that drives the value of rare coins is the mintage numbers, how many were produced during a specific year at a specific mint. For the 1981 US $quarter, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these quarters, so on the surface, it may seem like a common coin. But as any experienced collector knows, it's not just about the quantity produced, it's about how many high-quality examples remain today. Most 1981 quarters went into circulation, and over the decades, they suffered the wear and tear of everyday use, reducing their collectability. Only a very small percentage were preserved in pristine condition, which is why high-grade examples are so scarce. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is one of the most important factors in determining value. A coin that has spent years in circulation, rubbing against other coins in pockets, registers, and wallets, will show signs of wear. The finer details, such as the sharpness of George Washington's profile or the clarity of the eagle on the reverse, will become smoothed out. On the other hand, coins that have been preserved in mint state, those that show no signs of wear and retain their original luster, are worth significantly more. For the 1981 U.S. quarter, finding one in this near-perfect condition is extremely rare, and this rarity is what drives the value up to $86,000. Professional coin grading is essential when determining the value of a rare coin. PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, are two of the most respected organizations in the industry. They use a grading scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a flawless, uncirculated coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For a 1981 U.S. quarter dollar to fetch the top dollar, it would need to be graded in the high MS, mint state, range, typically MS 67 or higher. Coins that score in this range are incredibly rare and exhibit near-perfect details with no visible flaws, making them the holy grail for collectors. Another factor that can skyrocket the value of a coin like the 1981 quarter is the presence of mint errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the minting process, resulting in coins with anomalies that make them unique. For the 1981 quarter, certain errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or wrong planchet errors, where the coin is struck on a metal disc intended for a different denomination, can turn an ordinary quarter into a highly sought-after collectible. These errors are rare by nature, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that exhibit these quirks. The 1981 U.S. quarter dollar was minted just a few years after the United States celebrated its bicentennial in 1976. This period of American history sparked renewed interest in the country's symbols, including its coins. The bicentennial era saw the release of special commemorative designs for the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, which led to increased attention on all U.S. coinage. Even though the 1981 quarter does not feature a special design, it was minted in the years following this significant event, adding to its appeal for collectors interested in the historical context of U.S. coins during this time. The 1980s were a time of economic change in the United States. Inflation, high interest rates, and shifts in the global economy impacted everything from consumer goods to precious metals. As silver and gold prices fluctuated, so did the interest in coin collecting, particularly in coins that were made from or contained valuable metals. While the 1981 U.S. quarter dollar is made primarily of copper and nickel, the economic environment of the time has contributed to its place in the numismatic world. Investors who looked to diversify their portfolios began adding rare coins to their collections, driving up the demand and value for well-preserved, high-quality examples of coins like the 1981 quarter. Coin collecting is not just an American pastime, it's a global phenomenon. Collectors from all over the world are drawn to rare and valuable coins, and the 1981 U.S. quarter dollar is no exception. Its rarity, combined with its high value, makes it an attractive acquisition for collectors outside of the United States as well. The global demand for high-grade 1981 quarters has only pushed their value higher, especially when rare specimens appear at auctions, where international buyers often compete for these prized pieces. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. Many collectors dream of finding a valuable coin in their everyday change, and the 1981 U.S. quarter dollar is one of those coins that could turn up in the most unexpected places. Imagine sorting through a jar of old coins and coming across a quarter that looks a little different, only to realize that it's a rare 1981 quarter worth tens of thousands of dollars. It's this possibility that keeps collectors searching, and it's why even ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary value. For many, coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's an investment. Rare coins like the 1981 U.S. quarter dollar have shown consistent appreciation over time, making them a solid investment for those looking to diversify their portfolios. As the supply of high-quality 1981 quarters dwindles, their value is expected to continue rising. Collectors and investors alike see rare coins as tangible assets, unlike stocks or bonds, and they appreciate the historical significance and physical beauty of these pieces. Owning a rare coin like the 1981 U.S. quarter dollar is not just about its monetary value, it's about preserving a piece of history. Coins are unique in that they are both everyday objects and historical artifacts. The 1981 quarter, with its portrait of George Washington and its enduring design, is a reminder of the past and a symbol of American resilience and identity. Collectors who invest in rare coins are also investing in the preservation of this legacy, ensuring that future generations will have the opportunity to appreciate and learn from these small but significant pieces of history. If you happen to find a 1981 US quarter dollar in your possession, proper care is essential to maintaining its value. Coins are delicate, and even minor scratches or smudges can lower their grade and, consequently, their value. Collectors often store their valuable coins in protective holders, avoiding direct contact with the coin surface. This helps prevent damage from handling, which can reduce the coin's condition and significantly impact its worth. Coins like the 1981 quarter that have been carefully preserved are far more valuable than those that show signs of wear. Many high-value coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar reach their impressive prices at coin auctions, where serious collectors and investors gather to bid on rare and valuable pieces. Auctions provide a platform for coins to reach their full potential, often resulting in record-breaking sales. For instance, a high-grade 1981 quarter could fetch significantly more than its estimated value if multiple collectors are interested in adding it to their collections. The competitive nature of auctions has been known to drive prices up, sometimes exceeding even the most optimistic appraisals. In the world of numismatics, coin dealers play a crucial role in the buying and selling of rare coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar. These experts can help collectors identify rare coins, assess their value, and facilitate sales. Whether you're buying or selling a valuable coin, working with a reputable dealer ensures that you're getting the best possible price. For coins like the 1981 quarter, dealers often have access to networks of collectors and investors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare pieces in excellent condition. Provenance refers to the history of ownership of a coin, and for rare coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar, a well-documented provenance can increase its value. Collectors are often interested in knowing the history of a coin, where it came from, how it was acquired, and who has owned it over the years. A coin with a rich provenance, especially one that has passed through the hands of notable collectors, can command a higher price at auction. Documenting the provenance of a coin is a way to preserve its story and add to its historical significance. As time goes on, the value of the 1981 US quarter dollar is expected to rise. As more collectors enter the market and the supply of high-grade coins diminishes, the price of this rare coin will only continue to increase. For those lucky enough to own one, holding on to the coin for a few more years could result in even greater returns. The 1981 quarter represents an exciting opportunity for both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the world of coin collecting. The 1981 US quarter dollar might seem like an anomaly when compared to other coins from the same era, but it holds its own among some of the most valuable coins in American history. While the famous 1913 Liberty Head nickel and the 1933 Double Eagle are often cited as some of the rarest and most expensive coins ever sold, the 1981 quarter's potential to fetch $86,000 in top condition puts it in an elite class of modern coins. What makes the 1981 quarter particularly interesting is its age. Unlike many high-value coins that are over a century old, this quarter was minted within the last few decades, proving that you don't need an ancient artifact to own a coin worth thousands. Coin shows are a fantastic venue for both seasoned and amateur collectors to discover rare finds like the 1981 US quarter dollar. These events bring together experts, dealers, and collectors from around the world, all eager to buy, sell, and trade coins. The competitive atmosphere often results in prices being driven up for sought-after coins, especially when collectors recognize the rarity and condition of a particular item. For a 1981 quarter in mint condition, these shows can be an ideal place to spark bidding wars, driving the price even higher. Coin shows also provide opportunities for collectors to learn more about the coins they own, meet professionals who can grade their coins, and network with other collectors who share their passion. Public interest can have a huge impact on the value of a coin like the 1981 US quarter dollar. As news of high auction prices and rare finds spreads, more people become interested in coin collecting, which increases demand. In recent years, coin collecting has seen a resurgence in popularity, thanks in part to social media, documentaries, and shows about treasure hunting. This increased interest has pushed more people to check their spare change for hidden treasures, driving up the demand for professional grading services and pushing the value of rare coins to new heights. As more people become aware of the 1981 quarter's potential value, we can expect its price to continue rising. Every now and then, stories emerge of someone stumbling upon a rare and valuable coin, sometimes worth tens of thousands of dollars. These stories capture the public's imagination, and they often involve ordinary people finding coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar in the most unexpected places. Whether it's a coin inherited from a grandparent, found in an old collection, or discovered in a jar of spare change, these moments of discovery serve as reminders that anyone can potentially stumble upon a fortune. The 1981 quarter has been at the center of several such stories, with collectors recounting how they found an MS-67 or higher example hiding in plain sight. One of the best aspects of coin collecting is the ability to preserve history for future generations. Rare coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar aren't just valuable for their metal content or rarity, they represent a piece of history. Whether it's the design, the era in which the coin was minted, or the story behind its rarity, coins offer a tangible connection to the past. Many collectors see themselves as custodians of these historical artifacts, ensuring that they are protected, preserved, and passed down to future generations who could appreciate their beauty and significance. The 1981 quarter is no exception, and collectors who own this coin play a key role in preserving its legacy. For collectors lucky enough to own a 1981 US quarter dollar, it can serve as the centerpiece of a larger collection. Many collectors focus on building sets of coins from a specific year, mint, or denomination. In the case of the 1981 quarter, a collector might choose to build a complete set of quarters from the 1980s, focusing on high-grade, mint-state coins. Alternatively, they might choose to collect quarters from various years that have been known to fetch high prices at auction. The 1981 quarter can serve as the foundation for an impressive collection that spans multiple decades and tells the story of American coinage. The rise of online marketplaces has made it easier than ever to buy and sell rare coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and great collections allow collectors to reach a global audience, increasing the chances of finding a buyer willing to pay top dollar. Online auctions also provide transparency in pricing, giving collectors a better sense of a coin's value. For coins like the 1981 quarter, online platforms provide an opportunity for collectors to compare prices, track sales, and stay informed about the market. However, it's important for buyers and sellers to be cautious, as counterfeit coins and misleading listings can be common on less reputable sites. As the value of coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar continues to rise, so does the risk of encountering counterfeit coins. Unscrupulous individuals may try to pass off fake coins as the real deal, using techniques that can fool even experienced collectors. To protect against counterfeits, it's essential to work with trusted dealers and have coins professionally graded and authenticated. For high-value coins like the 1981 quarter, the difference between a genuine piece and a counterfeit can mean tens of thousands of dollars. Counterfeit detection has become an important skill in the world of numismatics, and collectors are advised to educate themselves on how to spot fakes and ensure they are getting the real thing. At the heart of it all, coin collecting is about more than just the money. It's about the joy of discovering and owning something unique. Coins like the 1981 US quarter dollar offer a window into the past, allowing collectors to hold a piece of history in their hands. The excitement of finding a rare coin, learning about its origins, and adding it to a growing collection is what makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. For many collectors, the value of a coin is measured not just in dollars but in the personal satisfaction that comes from the hunt, the discovery, and the pride of ownership. In conclusion, the 1981 US quarter dollar may seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change at first glance, but its true value lies in its rarity, condition, and the stories it tells. With the potential to fetch $86,000, this coin represents the intersection of history, craftsmanship, and luck. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or a casual collector, the story of the 1981 quarter reminds us that sometimes, the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. As we wrap up, remember that coin collecting isn't just about the monetary value, it's about history, art, and the thrill of the hunt. The 1981 US quarter dollar is a perfect example of how a simple piece of currency can become a sought-after collectible worth thousands of times its face value. This concludes the journey into the world of the 1981 US quarter dollar, a coin that proves that even the smallest piece of currency can have a big impact. CNN World continues to bring you the stories of rare and valuable coins that have captured the imaginations of collectors around the globe. Stay tuned for more exciting stories from the world of numismatics, and don't forget to check your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins here on CNN World SST. Be sure to subscribe for more exciting stories about the hidden value in everyday objects, and stay tuned for our next episode where we'll uncover more treasures from the world of numismatics. Until next time, keep searching and happy collecting.